like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Started realizing, he told me this too. He's like, bro, spiritually, you're not cat, bro. You're really doing that shit. And I just be wondering, like, why can't I understand the things you understand? Why can't I do the things that you're doing? And it frustrated him, and I guess because of that, he treated me a certain type of way over time. But I never noticed. Like I said, I thought that's just who he was.
How long you was there for?
What part? What time? Carbonation?
Yeah.
Sheesh, I was there for like 5 years, give or take.
When we first started watching this shit.
You know, 5 years?
Yeah, man. It was a while back. I'm 28. I went when I was about 23. Yeah.
Now, I will be listening very carefully to see if I need to add back his AKA Sir Capilot. Okay, because word on the curb is he opens up about his experience.
Like a little after 20.
Hey, mama.
Oh, you got a cool little filter on there. Hey, that's kind of crazy looking.
Yeah. Throwback job.
Y'all never be telling me that's good. But yeah. But that was cool. Zoomed in right on my eye. Hold on, let me see if I can catch it again. Let me see if I can catch it again. Let me see if I can catch it. Hold on, let me catch it again. If you don't do it, it's looking for my eye. It's because it's looking for my eye. But I'm trying to give him my other eye. It won't catch it anyway.
So Dave Guzman got some good questions, though, because he's on the outside kind of looking in for a little bit, but he know a little bit, but he kind of lost.
I'll say 5 years.
Yeah.
And just to recap, just to summarize what I said before, and then just because it's on, pretty much, Eligio went on trial for what he got caught for, but he didn't go on trial for everything he's done. So to explain and talk about everything he's done, it's a lot, because you got to realize this is like every single day is something going on. So it's going to take some time to go backtrack and explain it. But I will say this, is that everybody at Carbonation had their different, unique experience and perspective there, because they had, the way that the setup was certain people knew certain things. So for example, Jackson Juju, they don't know nothing from the years ago. And whereas you have someone like Janae was there before me. Janae was there before me. She knows more about the whole thing than me, realistically. Then you have people like Rambo or Serenity, who were there before me, and some of the time I was there, but ended up leaving before a lot of things actually popped off as well. So they don't know as well. These niggas think that like he wasn't completely guilty, like other people need to take responsibility and things like that. Bro, let me tell it to you like this. I'll take responsibility for certain things. But you can't get mad at a student for going to school and the teacher teaching them bullshit, and then they go home repeating bullshit back into their life. And then the kid's like, well, he chose to go to that school. Nigga, no. Nigga was he ran out of choices. These niggas was depressed. People went to Carbonation for a myriad of reasons. None of them were to serve Eligio. None of them. Everybody's looking for something different. Me, personally, I was looking for a father figure in Eligio, or a leader, or like I could go in the military and have a drill sergeant yelling and spitting in my face, because I know I'm getting right, I'm getting tough, I'm becoming a soldier right now. I'm okay with that. I'm that type of person. Whereas there's other people who went for maybe the idea of love, or maybe the idea of healing generational curses was another big thing for us. Doing things in a different way than our parents did it. So we got issues with our parents, so we're like, well, let me be nothing like them, and let me change the world. Let me do something completely different with my life than what they would consider okay.
What do you think his twist was to being infatuated with everybody else's woman?
I think that when it came to...
Why do you want everybody's woman all the time?
I think it's an insecurity. So I teach deeply in relationships now. And Eligio, if I was to give him relationship counseling, I'll let him know, I'll be like, bro, you don't know what you want because you don't love yourself yet. You haven't found yourself yet. You're still trying to figure out who you are. So in the process of figuring out who you are, you have all these women around you giving you this sense of power. But that sense of power isn't coming from who you are, how you feel about yourself. It's coming from other people worshiping you or not worshiping you, liking you or not liking you. Right. This guy sits in a room all day, sucking his thumb, coming up with different ways to get people to just bring attention. Now, I would be okay with that if the attention is going towards the knowledge, which is why we thought we had a tech machine running. We had a team of hella people working on tech every day all day. Why? We're pushing a message. We're pushing out knowledge. They like to look at him. The attention's there. Fuck it. We're pushing knowledge. He's not doing that, bro. We thinking that that's what it's for, but it's not. He'll call in more women and be like, "Hey, man, this is so here's the twist, right? You want to know the twist? The court case is over, so this is the twist."
Yeah.
He'll say, "Look, these girls are coming. A lot of the girls will come by themselves to be single, or some of the girls will come and want to be with someone specific." This was his thing. That girl's not the right girl for you. I'll take her off your hands. I'm doing you a favor.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm doing you a favor. She's not right for you. You shouldn't even be chasing that girl right now anyway. You're not even ready.
Guys, this is a moment that I have personally anticipated. This book is now available for pre-order. Authored by Janae Newell. The title is Lesson Learned. Janae shares a part of her journey with us, and I am looking forward to this amazing read. I myself am already on the pre-order list. If you're interested in being one of the first people to get this book, definitely hit Janae up on IG. Her IG is janae.alexandria. So hit her DM, let her know you're interested, and be sure to let her know that MEDAYA sent you.
Have a woman yet. Whoa. Damn, Chief, I ain't think about it like that. Yeah, man, you still gotta get your pushes right.
Hold on, do that.
Damn, Chief. You right, Chief. You know what? I should stay single. So, man, you guys don't even got the energy to be fucking right now. You guys should be doing it. You need to be focused on getting this right. Where's the music videos? Where's this? Where's that? So niggas do what? Work and work and work and work with the promise or the idea of maybe one day getting pussy. Maybe one day having a girl. Or if they had a relationship to one of the girls already, maybe she was the one. Maybe I will get her back. Maybe I'm going to get my girl back. Maybe she going to realize I'm actually dope. So the whole time, this guy or girl over there with him, whether you don't know what they doing. You don't know how close they going or not. Because Eligio didn't fuck with every single girl. He would just employ most of them. Because, you know what I'm saying? I get that. But the men are over here working OD hard for him, his admiration, his validation, for the numbers. Let's bring in some money. So now the guys, they're talking to girls to get money from the girls. Like, hey, yeah, what's up? Each guy talking to like 3 or 4 girls because they know they're not going to fuck. If they come, they're probably going to be with Eligio anyway. So let me use this to show that I'm a man and I'm a pimp. And I can get the money for the girls too, and we get donations.
Hold on, was they running the check in though?
Fuck yeah. There's a girl right down the block over here in Philly who gave me my necklace I got. Bro, she was every check I had.
All right, y'all. I got a new AKA for Solar, AKA Courtney. His new AKA is T.E. Telling everything. He's sitting up on Beyonce's internet telling everything, child. But y'all, I'm going to be honest, I'm not really surprised because word on the curb is Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. T.E., was sending nude photos of himself to females. I'm guessing it's the females he was on the phone with, booty baking and trying to get in a wallet for Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. Chief Hopper John Hot Pocket, a.k.a. Chief Administrative Segregation's approval. But are y'all surprised that they were doing that at Carbonation?
Philly, who gave me my necklace I got. Bro, she was every check I had it worked out to where I knew every time she was getting paid, I had every single one of her bills.
Dang.
I knew all the things that her and her son needed.
Dang.
And we're gonna work our way to where she eventually transitions to be with me for real. And you know, if she can show she's solid from the outside in, we actually might be able to stay together too when she comes.
Dang.
So she's sending hundreds. I'm portioning like, all right, no, you can send us 600, because you only need this much. And if you need a little bit more, I can send you more whenever you need it, but you don't because you got to get this, that, and this week, all you really need to be doing is this. He needs that, we'll get that. No, you got to get that for sure. Pimping, bro. That's what it is.
Damn, see, I
It was
knew
just
about the pickup.
so
man.
all
I
the
didn't know
men
about that.
started transitioning into pimping. Ask them, y'all niggas know. Hey, y'all carbonation niggas know. Y'all niggas know, nigga. We was sitting in Puerto Rico, bro. We was sitting there watching Soft White Underbelly all day, watching pimps because we trying to be
Soft
better.
White Underbelly?
Yeah, we trying to be better pimps than Eligio. We watching Magic Don Juan all day. We watching Players Club and everybody who was a part of that. We learned about the pimps. And you know, that wasn't how it ever started. That was from heartbreak. This is after the children are born. This is like these women that we supposed to be in love with is literally fucking my boss. Like my boss is having sex with my girl regularly. That's not my girl.
Right.
But that's still my boss.
Right.
So niggas chose.
Damn, that's
And
crazy.
so yeah, we really did let these women go. I
I
think
Guzman got good questions though. Yeah, that's deep.
it was crazy. Yeah, I'd like to hear the questions.
What else you had for him?
That's funny though. They know. Y'all niggas know, man.
Yo, they
There was a wave of that. There was a whole time frame we was doing that, and it's crazy because the support, it was genuine. It really was. And no one was thinking like we playing these hoes.
Mhm.
Niggas is thinking like I'm contributing to the tribe, and it's just fucked. Like we're taking the pimp mentality. We're taking the pimp mentality, but we're not pimps. But we're learning the strategies of
pimp.
working with women
Okay.
and being a man's man. So Eligio had us really thinking that player pimp mentality was the shit, and being a simp is like the same thing as being your lower self. It's like being a bitch. So no man is trying to simp at all. Man, you still attached to that girl, man. She done had sex with 3 people here, man. You still love her, man. You tripping. Yeah, nigga, you tripping. Yeah, bro, you need to let that hoe go. Everybody doing that. And this one man, it just, niggas is married. Niggas got kids with these women. But we're being told, let go of the kids, let go of the family, let go of that part of us. And we thinking we getting tough.
Okay.
We just came through. We thinking we getting tough. It's crazy. Oh, that came out clean. That big thing.
I think just hearing you just it's tough because I'm not like a sympathizer or like I think I keep it like all the way funky like.
Yeah.
But from outside looking in, when I first immediately saw a boy, I felt like I seen a lot of pain and hurt.
That's what
and
I'm
the shit that
saying.
was going on.
Yeah.
And to hear you say, you know, you was looking for a father figure or, you know, you trying to become a soldier, somebody, I can understand that and dig that, and it gives me a different perspective. But from the little snippets that I seen on Instagram and from what they showed, but this was a while ago, I kind of thought it was transitioning from knowledge, which I really didn't fully understand, to keep it a bean with you.
And that's what I focus on today.
Right, and then it went to like not scripted, but it went to like entertainment, and I was like, I felt like it was like pain and hurt in the members that was there because of the stuff, and I don't know, I haven't watched it.
That's real.
It's probably 1,000 hours, but the little snippets that you see on Instagram when you see people but people doing services for the man,
dressed a certain way,
right? And you know,
certain music,
and I just felt like it was a lot of ego in his delivery, and I just, for me, it was a lot of pain in it, and I was like, damn, I was trying to understand what would make a man submit to another man or a woman submit to, and I was thinking that it was brainwashed or it was you was in a fucked up situation, so something needed to be.
That was the case for a lot of people.
Right. And
that was the case for a lot.
And that's only what I'm assuming. So to hear, the story is shocking. And then to see Main Man get life, it was like, hold on, damn, was something really going on? And it's like, this shit is crazy.
Bro, if we put him on trial for everything that he actually did, let's get this cosmic eye, and we know here's a list of all the things that he was actually doing there, versus let's include the intent too, because we're using the spiritual eye. Let's use intent too, and then you get everybody else and everything else that everybody else has done. It all falls under the umbrella of him. Number one.
My bad, y'all. I had to go on ahead and cover up the screen. My daughter was sending me a Cash App, and I don't want her name out there publicly. So please excuse the screen. But while we at it, y'all seen my Cash App. I do open myself up for donations. And by the way, the back chat is still chatting, y'all. Y'all are missing all of the tea that's being spilled, all of the interesting conversation. Join the back chat today. Step 1, Cash App me a donation of $20 or more. Step 2, hit me up on IG at MEDAYA_2021. And I will go ahead and get you right into the back chat.
Everything else that everybody else has done, it all falls under the umbrella of him, number one. You can tell and be responsible for choosing to do it or not. Brainwashed, no father, no mother, a lack of knowledge, a lack of self-esteem, whatever reasons, he consciously abused that. He was looking for anyone who had low self-esteem, did not fuck with themselves, had no place in the world, anything to that degree, and said, hey, come and serve me, come and help me, and I'll help you. I'll give you everything you ever dreamed about. In a nutshell, that is what's being told. So people are going for these healing journeys, but once you're there, these people aren't good at seeing a person who's in pain like that. No one's dealt with a person like Eligio before. He was a special type of person. And, I'm going to be honest with you, because I got a really good heart, bro. I stayed so many years because even after I knew the corruption, which was about halfway through, because I believed in him. I thought maybe he could change. Maybe we can do something great. We've got everything we need to change the world and help people understand that very thing that you may not have been able to grasp initially. So that is what the power was. That is what would truly empower people. He kept that from us after a while. You're not allowed to research things for yourself. You're not allowed to study things for yourself. Things have to be approved. Everything has to be approved. We're thinking we're building a community.
Now, real quick, if you did do research, was he laying hands on y'all? Or
100%. The men know. The men know. The women regularly. The men was towards the end. Actually, it's crazy. I got unreleased videos and stuff. I still ain't never pull out. I got videos of this man literally masturbating, staring at another member naked, telling him how he kind of looks like a woman. Wow. And he's with the other girls around him, and the other girls like, hey, you kind of look like a girl. He's sitting there masturbating, staring at this thing in the mirror, butt naked. I got a video of that shit. Creepy shit, weird shit. This same, the very next day, that same member, he's punching around and pushing around outside while he's sick. Because he's sick. He's like, you only sick because you got demons and this and that, this and that. And he's tricking bro, like, come here, give me a hug. He's tricking him, playing with him, like pushing him away. And he's the one person he started hitting and slapping himself. And I never seen him slap nobody. But he slapped Amar regularly and he slapped Pice regularly.
Oh, shit.
Pice will never tell you that shit, bro.
Regularly?
I got videos of Pice getting smacked up, pushed around, all that shit. While sick. Right after, this nigga sitting there masturbating to him.
Wow.
Yeah, weird shit. It's some weird, probably weirder than Diddy shit.
That's crazy.
And then to the women, and man, you should see the shit I got on my phone. This shit's completely unreleased, bro. I even lost the phone and found that shit to my iCloud, man.
Oh shit.
Shit's in my iCloud, yeah, bro. My iCloud full, but it got that shit in there. So
dang.
Now that the trial's over, I don't know if I want to put that shit out there, but my whole theory was like, it's not my job to expose someone else. That was always my thing. You're going to expose yourself.
All right, y'all, going ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
Anyway, somehow. It's not my job to make a campaign to expose you. But I'm always going to have to talk about what I went through and my experiences, and I could do that. Man, it gets pretty weird. So it did get violent, but only at the end with the men. Before that, if there's a problem, the men were more likely to set up a wrestling match or get gloves. We have gloves. We'll do boxing stuff. We'll do that every morning. Sometimes we'll get up and do military drills. We do shit like that. It's nothing. Sparring, that's nothing to us. But when the women started slapping each other, it was pure dominance. Pure dominance. It had nothing to do with nothing else other than, shut up. Who you talking to, bitch? Don't. And I mean, the women saying that to the other women because they're closer to Eligio. The closer you are to Eligio, the more power you have. Period. So if you're a woman, you're only getting power by getting closer to Eligio. So you're probably going to try to suck his dick, whether you want to or not.
Right, because that's how you get power.
That's how you going to get shit. Right. Yeah, as a woman then. So for the guys, we're not doing that. None of that, and so that's another thing. People always ask about that. Nothing sexual ever happened with the guys.
I never saw no family treat.
No. Not even, and he tried to bring that in. He did try to bring it in. He did try to convince us when we was at your house in Philly that all the men should be pursuing transsexual wives, and that's when not even, and he tried to bring that in. He did try to bring it in. He did try to convince us when we was at your house in Philly that all the men should be pursuing transsexual wives, and that's try to convince us when we was at your house in Philly that all the men should be pursuing transsexual wives, and that's when they're asking you where all the gay bars.
Y'all, oddly enough, I'm not surprised at that because who here remembers Marcellus, the transgender woman who came over and had an encounter with Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Chief Papa John Hot Pocket, aka Chief Administrative Segregation, and a few of the other men in Carbonation? Who remembers that? And while I have you here, have you checked out our new merch? The link is in the bio, guys. All of our merchandise come in sizes small through 3X. I am currently working on the final design for a new merch hat, so be on the lookout for that as well. All right, y'all, let's get back into this.
Should be pursuing transsexual wives, and that's when they're asking you where all the gay bars were.
I remember that.
You remember?
I remember that.
That was because he was saying
That was random as
Eligio
fuck.
was gonna have
That was
everybody
random as shit.
go find transsexuals in the city
What?
and make them into wives because they'll be submissive. They'll give the money. They'll work for us, and then he don't mind putting it online because look, all the guys are with transsexual women, so gay people and transsexual people can now come into the group comfortably, and he's gonna be reproducing with all the women. In the meanwhile,
Wow. I wasn't at that.
that's where it was going, and then he's gonna have his children mate with each other, and he wanted to build a lineage like that. We don't ever talk about that shit, but that's the shit he was on. That.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but that also doesn't surprise me because Velvet had already spoken on the fact that Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Chief Papa John Hot Pocket, aka Chief Administrative Segregation, wanted to mate his own children together in order to build his new nation. Yes.
People can now come into the group comfortably, and he's gonna be reproducing with all the women. In the meanwhile,
Wow. I wasn't at that.
that's where it was going, and then he's gonna have his children mate with each other, and he wanted to build a lineage like that. We don't ever talk about that shit, but that's the shit he was on. That was his agendas.
I wasn't.
I was right next to him. They won't know that. These niggas won't know that actually, because it was me and him. He's sitting here telling me all of these plans and things like that. Velvet too, so his wives as well, because it's me, him, and his wives regularly. Because I handle everything. I got all the money. I handle everything. All the phone numbers, all the money. We going into any country, any city. I'm doing all the talking. So his wives as well, because it's me, him, and his wives regularly. Because I handle everything. I got all the money. I handle everything. All the phone numbers, all the money. We going into any country, any city. I'm doing all the talking. Just through everything. I'm getting all the houses, everything. I'm doing everything. The guys were a team that.
Okay, so I just want to interject here because Solar, aka Courtney, aka TE, better keep the same energy if the feds come to the door like this. Okay? He better keep that same energy. Telling everybody on Beyonce's internet that he did everything when everybody clearly watched him be ordered to do things that Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. Chief Papa John Hot Pocket, a.k.a. Chief Administrative Segregation, told him to do. On top of that, I'm kind of feeling like bringing back his Sir Cap-a-Lot, a.k.a. What y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Does he need to be put back in the a.k.a. Sir Cap-a-Lot?
Everything. I'm doing everything. The guys were a team that helped me do those things. Even Eligio had to wait for my go on a lot of things because he just has to with certain things. Even though we have to get things approved from him or through rank, but when he needs to actually do stuff, he has to have meetings with us and see like, can we do it? Am I going to do this? All right, cool, let's do it. We can't even, and then the whole time, we doing all the work, bro. We doing everything. The guys, me, Musa, and True. We were Carbonation. Amar as well. Loyal. That was Carbonation. Jackson, Juju were more mature than the other guys, so we put them above Price and Caliber because Price and Caliber, they can never get their shit together. They just can't seem to do it. So we had Amar was above them. Loyal came in multiple times, and he kept being above them because the way you level up is you take more responsibility. You do more than other people. I did the most, so I got to do the most. I could fly to other states and just go smoke a couple ounces, test and see how I'm testing the weed, and come back to the trial and be like, nah, I wasn't nothing. And go out and do it again. I can go out on trips. I was probably one of the me and Musa were the only polygamous members there. I had multiple wives at one point in time. I could just get in the van and go to the store with my wives, and I'm getting my own money. I'm able to get my own money within the group that I have to keep secret from them. I had to keep me getting my own money. I had to keep it secret from them because
everybody gotta put their money.
It'd be like a type of thing, but I make my own money. And I have multiple women, and I do most for everybody anyway. So I go to the Whole Foods and I get myself extra stuff. I always have my own cupboard. Everything there is mine. You go open the fridge, everything in the fridge. It says Solar or it says Love on there. And then everybody all day coming, hey, can I get it? Yeah. They like me getting extra shit. Why? Because I'm going to feed everybody. When my wives cook, when Janae Azoka cook, I'll tell them, make way more than enough. Because bros, they hungry. They want to eat too. So me having a wife, me having that, and having extra money, the tribe didn't complain because they was getting the benefits from me.
Do you think you're going to make your own tribe?
I can't help it. Before I went there, I made my own tribe. I was already in my own tribe before I even went there. And then now what's going on is my demographic is black women with children who are looking for some fucking guidance. That's my demographic, whether I want them or not. That's who follows me. And what I've done since Carbonation, working with Jaguar and Jaguar Wright, helping her through her situation and her love life, and she's in a pretty good place now. But when I met her, it was chaos. But I worked through that shit. I worked through it with her, and now I'm doing Dallas and Philly, huge, from black women, because those are her staples, Texas and Philly, and even Atlanta, because they all love Jaguar out there too. They know about her. She's a singer, very prestigious person. But there's a lot of drama around her. But she's been exposing Diddy and Jay-Z for years, and now the shit coming up. And so she's one of those people. She ahead of her time. She actually has a very similar chart to Eligio. Funny story. But she has a great heart. So I'm working with Jaguar. I'm working with a couple people, and there's just this team that's being built by God. That's very interesting because I can't put it together.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but why is Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. T.E., telling everything, bringing up Jaguar Wright? Like, bro, ain't nobody checking for her on Beyonce's internet. Like, for real. He talking about her like he would be talking about a Beyonce or a Rihanna or like Janet Jackson, somebody like in the entertainment world that actually had a huge and successful career and can still eat off that career. Sir, ain't nobody checking for Jaguar Wright.
By God, that's very interesting because I can't put it together. But all these people who are out here speaking the truth or working on something, I think my tribe is everybody who's already out there being successful, pushing their truth, or whatever that means. Free soul. They don't have to say they're in my tribe. They're doing what needs to be done. I need to step it up to where they are, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
To be real with you, but with my shit.
Yeah, put some more work out.
Right.
Yeah.
So we've been putting out years and years and years of work for him. So what does it look like when I give that to myself? They don't know what it looks like when they give the energy to themselves yet, because they was there from 18 to 23. And then an old boy who wasn't there at that age, he was in the military the whole time. Ended up going AWOL from the military just to join the group. Because it's fuck the system, bro. The system's designed to oppress us. And these things are still true. Media and entertainment is still ran by the Jewish communities they're profiting off of ignorance, 100%.
Oh, absolutely.
That's the phony Phoenicians.
Absolutely.
They're the phony Phoenicians.
Absolutely.
They're not the real Jews, not the real Israelites.
Absolutely.
So it's okay to say that. But the thing is, the real ones, they would never do this stuff. I digress. I can't help it. Women are coming at an all-time high to me. My phone has messages from like 5 days ago still unread from people just asking for help because I'm the only guy speaking knowledge and speaking truth. Right now, women are coming at an all-time high to me. My phone has messages from like 5 days ago still unread from people just asking for help because I'm the only guy speaking knowledge and speaking truth. Right now, this is the most I really go into that drama, but it's gonna keep.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying. Always lying to me. You lying so much. You making it hard for me.
Guys speaking knowledge and speaking truth. Right now, this is the most I really go into that drama, but it's gonna keep being talked about because it kind of needs to be.
Yeah.
We gotta kind of undo some of certain things. But when it
Now, would you look at God? Did y'all see that? Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. T.E., telling everything, a.k.a. Sir Capalot, was right in the middle of a lie, and God glitched his live out. Thank you. Thank you, Father. Thank you, higher power. Whatever you guys believe in, say thank you right now. Because I was like, what? Knowledge? Huh? What are you talking about, y'all?
bro, where I'm really annoying, where I really talk a lot, the explorer Amerigo Vespucci came to America and discovered some indigenous people here first and came back and reported it. And it was the land of America because Amerigo Vespucci found it. And that's the history we're given. It was always called Amaraka, Amaracapana, Amaru. This land, Turtle Island, Americas, the entire Americas, that stretch all the way down to Antarctica. You got to realize this. It goes from Antarctica all the way up to where you're standing, all the way up and even higher. It's all one landmass. It's all connected. We're connected to Antarctica. It's the Drake Passage right there. Right there. And it's all one landmass, and it's always been a very special place where we're at. There's so many lies in the world. I don't even know if I...
So I'm guessing he's starting to go into his teachings, right, about America and America's history. But I just want to ask everybody who is in the room right now or on the replay, y'all didn't have encyclopedias growing up? Because I did. Y'all don't have the internet to research? Because I do. Y'all don't read books about the history, the true history of this country? Because I have, like Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. T.E. Please take several seats.
Say certain things on live. You know about geography because that's NASA stuff. That's Navy things. You're getting into United Nations and their strategies if I do talk about those things. But I have CIA documents on CIA documents. I've been studying this shit before carbonation. I started my journey 2011, where I really started figuring out things about the world. When I realized Washington, D.C. and the District of Columbia is complete. Number one, it's not even a part of America in their law, so they do all kind of crimes there. Number two, it's designed and shaped as the architecture of Isis and Osiris. And then they got the obelisk right there in the center. If you walk inside the obelisk, it's a big old scarab right there. But they teach not one lick of...
I'll be taking requests. Let me read some of these questions right here.
So
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but I honestly could have done without that. I could have. How about y'all? Because y'all have done without seeing Gagged Greetings' whole face, like, just jump up in the screen, like... Yo, I was like, why? Whoa! I wasn't ready. I was about to scream pineapples, y'all. That's my safe word, like, pineapples! Yo! Oh, my goodness. And he still has the camera, guys. So this is a trigger warning. Trigger warning. Gagged Greetings' face is going to pop right up in front of the camera. So be ready when we get back, y'all.
right there, but they teach not one lick of...
I'll be taking requests. Let me read some of these questions right here.
So it's lies and lies that I've been finding my whole life. So to find somebody who's in agreement with, yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, what's
But I'm following his lead in a new direction without ever finding my purpose, loving myself, healing my own wounds, my own voids, rather than trying to find someone else to do it for me. I was led like a sheep to the slaughter. And everything that I had, I was used for, and we got out right on time. A lot of us got out right on time. Some people still did. You know what I'm saying? They still digging.
With all of the negatives and all of the stuff that, you know, the juice in the women or juice in the men or whatever, do you think that all of your experience, the negative experiences that you had, do you think you can know to separate that from your new tribe, or do you think
1,000,000%. So
do you think so all of this was for a reason then?
it was all for a reason. My school is called Ashe. It's the Astral School of Everything. and my motto is sovereignty in all dimensions. My school is called Ashe. It's the Astral School of Everything, and my motto is sovereignty in all dimensions. So because of what I went through, I created
Solar, aka Courtney, aka TE, telling everything. We need to talk about this whole online school, this fraudulent online university that you are currently saying that people are going to get college credits from. I need you to slow your roll, sir. Get some therapy. Heal your mind. Heal your life. Your situation with the mothers of your children. Get on track. Okay? Get on track. Then continue to learn and expand in this, the dimensional, whatever, 9, 6, 3, 5, 7, all of those numbers you like to talk about. Keep expanding on that. But I don't think that you are even halfway ready to be teaching anybody anything. And if anybody is interested in learning from Solar, aka Courtney, aka TE, telling everything, my prayers are with you.
my motto is sovereignty in all dimensions. So because of what I went through, I created something that's literally the opposite. It doesn't have to be a tribe. No one, not once ever has to live with me, ever, because I have an online school. I have an app where in the school and in my curriculums, in my courses, and even if I was to do my one-on-ones with people who I do it with, what happens is I put them in alignment with their purpose. I make sure that they're doing what they need to do in their lives from a genuine space. And we go through it together. We use human design, gene keys, the I Ching. I use Draconic, Vedic, and tropical astrology. I use understandings of vortex mathematics, feng shui, understandings of vortex mathematics, feng shui.
I ain't even finna hold y'all. I gotta keep reminding myself that this young man needs serious mental help. Because here we go. Here we go, y'all. I believe everybody, ladies and gentlemen, fasten your safety belts right now. Because I believe that Solar, aka Courtney, aka TE, telling everything, he about to crash out, y'all. Buckle up. It's the law over here at the MEDAYA movement. Y'all be sure to smash the heck up out of that like button for me one time. Thank you.
Vortex mathematics, feng shui, and a number of different things to help people. The Ikigai is a new one, to where I start to help people put together and define their purpose. The galactic signatures and Mayan astrology is another really good one. I speak this language like nothing, like better than English. So when people get on call with me, people talk to me, I get simple information, whatever they do have, then I can tell you, I can do it for anyone. And that's why I never lose a customer or a student, I would say student. So more than a tribe, I had created a university. I'm going for a Hogwarts type of vibe.
That's crazy too.
Like one day I can get a house, a mansion. I was just in a mansion the other day. They're big enough to where I can turn the whole mansion. One day I can get a house, a mansion. I was just in a mansion the other day. They're big enough to where I can turn the whole mansion into a fully...
Not him, y'all. Not him. Not Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. TE, telling everything, sitting up on Beyonce's internet, telling the entire world that he committed a B&E, a breaking and entering, because that is the only way that he just got a mansion. He was in a mansion. Where mansion? Oh my God. Y'all.
They're big enough to where I can turn the whole mansion into a fully functioning home school type of thing. But none of them have to be my family members. Like a boarding school type of thing. I could do that. But what we're teaching and studying every day is extremely unique and locked into your specific energies. I would never have you doing something that's outside of your purpose, no matter how much sense it made.
Yeah,
for everyone else,
quick,
I would never ask
quick,
you to sacrifice your energy in that way, because that means you're not where you're supposed to be.
Look, let me ask you this, because they said
What up,
something
Rain?
that was heavy, and I don't know if you knew this too, but They gave Nature Boy a plea deal of 7 years.
Yeah, goof ass.
They gave him a deal of 7 years and he turned it down.
Ego, pride,
You didn't have a good lawyer.
image.
Right.
No, he fights and argues with every lawyer that we've gotten him.
Right.
That's why he don't deal with lawyers. I do.
Right.
I got him out of jail 3 times.
Hold up. So when he told the hold up. So was you around him when he got the 7-year offer?
No, I didn't even. I actually didn't even know about it until I figured out he didn't take it. Once I figured out he didn't take it, I'm like, that was fucking dumb.
The
That
lawyer
was.
should have been like, you get 7 years or you facing life, or you get this and you facing life.
You think they ain't say that?
That's what I'm trying to understand.
No, he doesn't make sense. He would rather. I'm telling you why. He would rather. He done lied to everybody for so long. He's gonna go to the grave with that.
Who gonna
He's gonna
request?
be in
Send a
jail
request.
saying I
Let's go.
didn't do it. Still.
Guys, this is a moment that I have personally anticipated. This book is now available for pre-order, authored by Janae Newell. The title is Lesson Learned. Janae shares a part of her journey with us, and I am looking forward to this amazing read. I myself am already on the pre-order list. If you're interested in being one of the first people to get this book, definitely hit Janae up on IG. Her IG is janae.alexandria. So hit her DM, let her know you're interested, and be sure to let her know that MEDAYA sent you.
He's gonna be in jail saying they took advantage of the opportunity to turn on me.
He said he didn't want to register as a sex offender.
Too late.
Right, that was gonna happen no matter what, niggas. Well,
I don't care. Listen, fuck that. You
registered as a sex offender. Oh, dare we go back to where people videos I didn't watch, everyone else watched, where he's comfortably saying how he lets his child play with his penis.
Yeah, that was how
Like
he first
nothing.
got on the map.
I didn't even know. Man,
He talked me in a circle.
Pure. Yeah, he's like, nah, man, I'm not gonna smack him and traumatize him. It's wrong. That's all I was saying. So I'm like, that makes sense. Okay, cool. I wouldn't just go. It does make sense too. But when I watched the video for myself years later, I watched it years later. I seen him like,
Different.
bro, that is not what you meant when you said it. You wanted him to experience sexuality with you, not a sexual part. You wanted him to have that intimacy with you.
Oh shit.
That's different. I'm not trying to have my daughter playing with my penis ever. I could teach her about that is in so many ways. Touching each other.
Yeah, you out of pocket.
Out of pocket.
You out of pocket. There's no way to clean that up.
And I didn't see it.
There's no way to clean
when I was in the group like that. So I figured it was clipped and manipulated and talked about in ways and being there. I'm like, man, fuck that. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Hey, what you talking about? Man, we on a mission. You niggas ain't. While they focus talking about you, we talking about the knowledge. Come on, let's keep building. That's what I want. That's what the men are on. I speak for all the men when I say that. Wanting to change the world, and that's why we sacrifice.
Oh, she bad as shit. God damn.
Hey, Solar.
This is beautiful. Oh, you looking beautiful, twin. Yeah, I know it's our season.
You.
It's not our season, but I guess it's always our season.
It's almost our season.
Interested in a great read? Check out Greatness is a Habit authored by Aaron Dixon, also known as True. Many of you know him as True. He has authored this amazing read. The book is available on Apple Books. Get your copy today and stay motivated to win.
I know it's our season. It's not our season, but I guess it's always our season.
It's almost our season.
You look good, man. Look at you, superstar.
What's up? What's up? Hi. I don't know your name, Guy. I know you from like
Nate.
the channel Gaga, but I would like to introduce myself. I'm Rain. What's your name?
How you doing, Rain? I'm the Get Gutsy, and you can call me Nate the Great.
Nate the Great. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I was on your page a little bit. You definitely got some game.
Yeah. I was checking out your page too. I love both of you guys. I love both of you guys. Like I love
I'll be around.
the energy
You gonna see more of me.
you guys put online.
Yeah, I'm thankful. We was spontaneously going live because we had one of our friends over and just
to be an example, man.
And he was asking some really good questions.
Is to actually check.
Why Gaggett gotta be all up on the phone like that? He creepy.
Ask some good questions.
My man that just came by to visit us had some really good questions, so
He
we
did.
just went live. So we could kind of share at the same time because sometimes people ask questions that other people would probably want to know the answer to. You know what I mean? So that's all.
Absolutely. Can I ask a few questions?
Yeah, right.
And so, like, you already know my stand with this because we've
Hold
talked
on, hold
about it,
on, hold
right?
on. Real quick, I don't know your stance about it. Number
Okay.
one. Number two is why do you look so good today?
Oh my God.
You're so silly. Stop.
You going somewhere? You about to go on a date?
Thank you. No, I didn't. I'm just doing me.
You
Nope,
been
none
selling that
whatsoever.
clothes or the music or all of it?
I guess I don't
All
know.
right. Anyway, all right, go to your question. Go to
Stop,
your question. You
Solar.
turning me into a fan. Go ahead.
Okay. It's so nice to meet you. This is the first time we actually met face to face.
I guess we really only been on the phone.
Yeah, we have. So I've been a fan. Well, I'm not gonna say a fan, but I've been watching the group.
Yeah.
I've been watching YouTube channels about the group. I've talked to Aaron personally. I've talked to Solar personally. Solar actually gave me a zodiac reading. He read my birth chart. I tipped him very well. Like, I really appreciate the knowledge and everything positive that you guys have put out here. I do. My biggest issue is the criminal justice system. And I'm gonna get into that, but I do have a question. So can I ask a few questions?
Of course.
Okay. Solar. So when Nature Boy said what he said about his son playing with his penis and how he makes love in front of his children, why did you stay after you heard that comment?
You.
So no, good. Number one, I wasn't there when that happened. Number one, I wasn't even there yet. Number two is the way I looked at it was how he explained it to us. And there's many times he'll sit down with us for hours and hours and hours explaining. They clip that, they're making it look like this. So I never watched the video. I've only had his explanation of it. And my perspective that I was given and that I held on to was that he didn't want to traumatize his child. When he said, the way I seen it in my head was because it's happened to me when I was younger. I opened the shower when my dad was in the shower. Like, Dad, I need to ask you something. And I see my dad. My dad is 6'7" Jamaican man, big. And so I see that. I'm like, what is that? 'Cause I didn't. Mine didn't wasn't like that at the time. So I'm like, what is that? And he's like, man, close the door, get out the shower. So I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. And I didn't think of it, but I remember it. So when it comes to with what he explained, he said when his son.
All right, y'all. I want to interject real quick. Check on your neighbor. See if they hit the like button yet. Thank y'all. Go on ahead and smash it one time for me.
Touched it or whatever, he didn't want to smack it away to trauma there. I never really thought of it like or watched it, the video. What I got when I watched the video was different. When I watched the video, what I got was that he was trying to have the child experience sexuality in a comfortable way, not the body part. And that's not cool. Like having sex in front of your kids, that has nothing to do with teaching them anything. That's just you showing them. You're just showing them what to like how to do it. You're not really teaching them nothing. So that's not what you don't promote that. Promote having sex in front of your kids.
But she asked, why did you stay?
I wasn't there, number one.
Okay.
And I just went into telling you the explanation of what I thought about it versus what I now know about it. Right. Or how I now think about it. So I excuse the shit out of it. For anytime you bring it up, I'll be like, bro, that's just the internet. Or that's just media, bro. Focus on the knowledge. You focus on the messenger. I don't care about that shit.
Stupid shit, right?
Yeah, it's stupid shit. It was dumb to me. I did not care. Like, even if you was to bring up Maisha getting beaten or all the other women that were beaten and stuff like that, like, you know what I mean? We're thinking they're liars. We're thinking it's half the story. We're thinking all these other stuff. And I really don't know what's true from him to this day anymore, to be real with you. But he's way more malicious than he presents. And he lies about his intent, not his actions.
But would you say that the courtroom and a lot of people are putting all of the blame on Nature Boy as if he didn't have a group of people that was working with him?
All right, y'all. Go on ahead and drop me a comment. Smash the heck out of that like button and share. Thank you guys in advance.
And I'm
Who I
not.
am.
Hold on, wait. Can I say something really
Yeah, go
quick?
ahead. Go
Because
ahead.
like I said, I value all of you guys. I love all the things that you guys put out, every last one of you. So like I'm right in the middle. But when it comes to the justice system, I saw an unfair.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but I know what she's about to say. And I'm just like, okay, here we go again with this sugar honey iced tea. She about to talk about the trial, y'all. So let's listen. Mind you, it's over.
Trial. Do you think that what you saw when it comes to the charges based off of
It worse. Because guess what? He didn't go to trial for. No, he didn't go to trial for.
what did he go to
He
trial for?
didn't go to trial for fraud. He didn't go to trial for. Actually, if you want to go into finances, there's a number of crimes in that. But we're not going to talk about that. Um, Domestic violence at an extremely high rate, regularly, all the time, to multiple women, and multiple women still quiet about it. A lot of women still quiet about it. But I ain't never seen anybody get beat worse than Efferwood, and she's still there.
Wow.
I ain't never seen nobody get beat more than Efferwood. I done seen Aya get slapped the fuck up. If I send a bunch of goons to your house and they fuck you up and take your money, did they do it or did I do it? You don't know why they did it for me, but they did. So who was it, me or was it them? I sent them to your house. I hired them and I talked to them. I said, "Hey, you don't know what I told them. I could have said, yo, she did me wrong back this, and that. It's time for her to this and that. Say no more, homie. I got you. Cause you my nigga. I don't need to know nothing more. I got you." And they're gonna do what I say because they have loyalty to me for whatever reason. Whether I made them happy one day, whether I gave them money another day, whether I got him his girlfriend, maybe some years ago, who knows? But you don't know. And I send them to you. And they do you dirty. But it's my orders. Who did you wrong? Was it each of those individuals? Yeah. But you don't know why they was doing it. They don't even know why they was doing it. They only know that I have them doing it. Now, why do I have it doing it? That's the issue. This is where my problem is. A lot of people were deceived into sending money. They didn't even have to be there. They could have just sent money to the group. Y'all know what that money was used for?
Solar, I love you, Solar, but you are so smart and intelligent. I asked one question, you be hopping on to the
Mhm.
next. Well,
Yeah, I'm
subject.
trying to wrangle him. I'm trying to wrangle him.
That's what I love about you, Solar. You're so intelligent and you
He
have a
got a
lot to
lot to
talk
give.
about. I get that.
Yeah.
You just got to think about it. Just think about it.
But,
He went
but
on trial for
Solar, can
revenge
I
porn.
say something?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, Solar, you were one of those people. You
Mm-hmm.
were there all the way up until the end, Solar. So, my question to you is, what switched? Because you were there until the police came and got him. So what happened that made you just say, "Oh, I'm gonna go against him"?
That's a good question.
Outside of you having a baby with
That's
Velvet,
a good question.
outside of you getting with Janae, like what made you say this guy isn't who I thought he was, and I'm gonna completely turn against him and testify against him in court?
What year?
Mm.
Number one, it wasn't decided back then. Um, Number one, Rain, fuck the court system because he could be dead right now if I didn't call off certain things on him. Number one. Number one, Rain, fuck the court system because he could be dead right now if I didn't call off certain things on him. Number one. I'm
Don't
actually
incriminate yourself.
Y'all ain't got to worry about Solar, aka Courtney, aka TE, telling everything because I already called 911 so they could go on ahead and pick him up. Don't worry, y'all. We finna take him over to the hospital, get him a full evaluation because I know he lying. Sitting up here on Beyonce's internet talking about some number one, F the court system because he could have been unalived if I didn't call off certain things on him. Boy, if you don't stop.
number one. I'm
Don't
actually
incriminate
no,
yourself,
I'm just
Solar.
I
Don't
can't incriminate
incriminate
myself.
yourself in this process
Be
because they're
quiet.
obviously watching.
Real quick. Listen to me then. I didn't save this man's life from people who's done, who tired of him through just my words. I've done I done got him out of jail because why? You want to talk about unjust? Let's go to Nicaragua. Nicaragua literally has a corrupt justice system. He was literally in their jails completely illegally. In the worst parts of those jails, they didn't know. All they knew was that he had an online presence and he was worth something. They didn't really understand what his message even was. They just seen an angry black man on the screen with a camera, and the police are getting called on him in another country regularly. We gonna take him, and they didn't know what money they could get out of it. Everything was illegal about that. The way I had to get him out of jail there was working directly with the U.S. Embassy, working with an ex-Nicaragua president. Literally, I had to do so much to get him out. This is one scenario. One scenario. Meanwhile, we're holding together the rest of the group in a foreign country with no income, very little to no income. Shout out to Aaron. So it's like, yo, so he went to jail for something he didn't do. Another time he went to jail, we got him out, was he got accused of beating children and kidnapping kids. So they came to the house because they thought that he was kidnapping kids and beating women and children. And so the police came, no questions asked. But was he doing that? No. So what did we do as the group? We protected that nigga. We said, man, that's the trolls, bro. Don't listen to them. That's just the trolls. We don't care about the trolls, nigga. We don't care about the trolls. This is how they are to us. They smacking us with our own shit. They hitting us with our phones and shit. You gotta realize we're fighting for.
I ain't even finna hold y'all. But the craziest part of what he just said was when he said that Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. Chief Hapajang Hot Pocket, had gotten arrested once for beating on women and children. And Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. T.E., telling everything, says that he was not doing that. But he was. He always beat Velvet. Consistently. There wasn't a time that he wasn't beating on that girl. Also, one other thing that I wanted to point out. Did y'all notice how he said when Eligio Bishop had gotten arrested, they were like, oh no, it's just the trolls. It's just our trolls. We're not worried about them. It's online stuff. Do you know that is the exact same defense that Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. Chief Hopper John Hot Pocket, a.k.a. Chief Administrative Segregation, walked in to DeKalb County Courthouse with? Do y'all know that? Y'all realize that, right? At one point, I actually started to think that the T was up there on trial because Booker couldn't get her name out of his mouth. He kept referring to her and discussing who she was. It was like, I was just like, that's y'all defense? Y'all gonna say it's because some concerned citizen recorded footage of you abusing people?
They smacking us with our own shit. They hitting us with our phones and shit. You gotta realize we're used to protecting him. It's regular. By the time I switched and I changed my mind was when we were in Philly. And any member who's watching this, y'all, I hope y'all remember this live. It wasn't even a live. It was a private call. We was doing private calls on StreamYard. And one of these calls, I told him, I'm like, bro, like, you can't tell me that you God and nothing else is. You can't keep telling me that I'm just a weird figment in your mind. Like, that's how I would look at you if that was true for you to look at me like that. And we kept arguing about knowledge.
Now, do y'all see that lady at the bottom face? Look at her face, y'all. I just took a screenshot of her face. Her facial expression says it all. I ain't even finna hold y'all. I'm telling you, that conversation never happened. I'm adding back the AKA of Sir Capalot because he's earned it. He's sitting on Beyonce's internet straight lying.
I would look at you if that was true for you to look at me like that. And we kept arguing about knowledge. And I started realizing, like, bro, he's officially abusing power. And this was, when was he in Philly, bro? Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago? Yeah. Like 2-3 years ago. And this is when I probably argued with him every night for like 2 years after this, especially about the knowledge, because he's abusing it. completely. He's saying the wrong things. He switched up all the teachings. And when I saw him switch on the truth, it was when I was over it. Before that, I was ride or die, ride or die. But once I started arguing about him, arguing to him, and I'm sitting in the room 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and all the guys is trying to be in a room awake with me. They trying to stay awake with me. They trying to hang with me because I can't stop streaming. I can't stop teaching truth. I'm still talking about this shit. I'm still talking about shit. I'm like, bro, there's no way. Because if I'm going to do this and this is how this works, if that works like this, then that. And the guys are sitting there learning from me every night. While Eligio's indoctrinating them, making them say yes, shut up, this and that.
So is he now saying that he's the one that was responsible for the sleep deprivation thing? Is that what he's trying to say now? Because he just said that the guys would be sitting up with him every night and he would be teaching them.
Eligio's indoctrinating them, making them say yes, shut up, this and that. I'm explaining to him, you can be the king all you want. I'm always going to be the main character of this game.
Okay.
I'm always going to be the main character of this game. You could be the king, you could be rich, you could be poor, you could be powerful, this and that. You another character in my game.
In my world, yeah.
In my world. And it's never going to not look.
Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Sir Capalot, a.k.a. T.E. telling everything. As you're telling this tall tale, I'm taken back to the courtroom where you swore under oath that everything that occurred at Carbonation was done under Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. Chief Papa John Hot Pocket, a.k.a. Chief Administrative Segregation's direction. Now you're saying that you told him that he was a character in your movie, in your life? And I do understand the part of you trying to like salvage your manly pride, by saying this tall tale. But I need you to also realize that people watched in real time. We watched as you were instructed and directed and acted upon the direction of the cult leader. So please stop playing games on Beyonce's internet.
Powerful, this and that. You another character in my game.
In my world, yeah.
In my world. And it's never going to not look like that. I don't care if I'm level 1 or level 100, bro. I'm still the main character. You're not about to teach me otherwise.
Because you know the mathematics, so it don't make no sense. Like it doesn't, it doesn't make sense. Yo, so when we was breaking down the mathematics,
that's when I really changed my mind. 2 years in, I stayed with him because I believed in him, that he would shift or that he could change or he could grow. And I believed in the group. I felt like we were about to blow up any moment. I felt like any day, any minute, it might all make sense, and I'm thinking. So I'm trying not to be the anchor. I'm trying not to poke holes in the ship. I'm trying to repair all the holes he's poking. We're cleaning up mistakes. We're doing his dishes. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, we're doing his laundry for him. We didn't just keep things in a closet. We organized that bitch and then kept it closed. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's everybody played their part in protecting him by lying about him being a good person. So I'm sorry, you guys, that we made y'all think that he was treating us well this whole time. And he wasn't at all.
Okay.
Janae's not the first woman that was raped, beaten, or had revenge porn put out about her. She's actually the third one for the porn thing. That was Sheba and Velvet even before that. And then who knows what else is going on with that. And dare I talk about how he was with women, me and him personally, how we talked about women and how we dealt with women. Mm-hmm. Me and him personally, y'all don't know. Smart people be on a whole nother level than y'all.
You're doing it again, baby. You're doing it again.
I'm telling you. See,
you unpacking too much.
Really
that's the thing. Let me say this. That's fine. That's fine. Everybody wants me to slow down, but my main thing is that people really need to speed up. I get it. I get it to a degree.
No, you got.
All right, now they better watch out. Solar just snapped back like, no, people need to speed up. What? Y'all be sure to smash the heck out of that like button for me. Thank you.
Thing is that people really need to speed up.
No.
I get it. I get it to a degree.
No, you gotta move with the
I'm
conversation.
on another level.
Cool, but you gotta but to let the person go with you in the conversation.
That's why I don't.
You gotta let.
That's why I have a school because I teach. So I'm just gonna go to the classroom. That's where you're gonna talk to me in the classroom. You actually gotta pay a couple $100 to even talk to me right now. So this is talk to me in the classroom. You actually gotta pay a couple $100 to even talk to me right now. So this. You actually gotta pay a couple $100 to even talk to me right now. So this is
Period.
Cool.
Y'all, he just said that people would have to pay a couple $100 even to just talk to him right now. I don't know what type of marijuana Solar hit tonight, but I want a blunt with that. I want a couple of blunts of that. Anybody know what he's smoking? Is it that Zaza? Is it that Kush? Is it that Wawa? What is it? Nah, for real, y'all. Somebody put it in the comments. What y'all think he smoked today?
$100 to even talk to me right now. So this is
Period.
Cool. Like this is. I don't even do this, bro.
Yeah, this is work we do all day for
Solar,
real.
you're going on the deep end. Like, I'm just asking one simple question. You breaking all this
She said
down.
we didn't.
Adding
She said we
stuff
didn't
on
believe
there.
you. No worries.
Yeah.
I love you, Solar. Okay, so anyways,
Mm-hmm.
my next question is, do you feel like the knowledge was being poked fun at throughout this entire trial?
No. No,
Can
I
I
don't
just give a little backstory to the question though?
sounds like you want to give a backstory.
Yeah, she has to now. Yes.
Go ahead.
Solar, you just don't want me to talk. But
No, please.
okay. So look, I lost my train of thought. So basically, our First Amendment
you think the
right
knowledge is being poked fun at during the trial?
So our First Amendment right is freedom of speech. We have freedom of press. We have freedom of religion. And I feel like in the courtroom, I mean, I'm like I said, I'm right in the middle. I'm not a nature boy. I wasn't in carbon like you. I'm just right in the middle. I just like the positivity that you guys put out. I like the music. I like some of the messages that you guys had. I'm just like I'm here for the positivity. You know what I mean? But I feel like in the courtroom it was kind of made fun of. Do you agree with that? Why or why not?
Well, two things. I didn't watch anything in the courtrooms. I didn't watch any of that shit. I don't. I'm just like that. I don't go back and watch videos of stuff that I was a part of or I already did that. I'm doing something like in my day, I'm focusing on so many different things regularly. That's not even near making the bottom of the list. So number one, I didn't watch none of it. I don't care. Like genuinely, because I already know it's not justice because he's not on trial for what he's supposed to be on trial for anyway. I don't give a fuck. He got caught. He's a rat who got caught in a trap. One trap is all it took though. He's dead. But all the other shit that he did, all the other stuff, he still did it. He still left rat shit everywhere. He still nibbled off of people's lives everywhere he could. He just got hit with one trap. I don't give a fuck. It's way worse what he should be going through. I really don't even care. And if I was to answer it for the court system, if I'm judging the court system, I applaud them for taking this away from Janae and making it Georgia versus him because it's better that way. Because this man has been a menace to society. You guys think he fucked our lives up? He fucked y'all lives up. He took so much of y'all time and money as well. That man's been a menace to society. He has people. There's people who call me to this day wondering if they need to go call their wife and reap and build their family again because they left their family off of the knowledge. They left their wives and their kids off of the knowledge. They're calling like, bro, did I do the right thing? I'm like, nigga, if you better go fix that, and let me show you how, and I'll help and I'll guide them and I'll just realign them. So people, you can have knowledge, but it doesn't mean you have direction. You can have horsepower. It doesn't, and you can even go in a direction. Don't mean you went the right way. So I do the best I can to calibrate people in that degree. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about the court system. Could care less. I could care less.
Okay, that's fine. I guess for me, for the people who's wondering, like I'm actually studying law and I'm an aspiring investigator and civil rights activist. So
wow, hold on.
She wanted
Oh my God, for real?
yes,
You beautiful and you super intelligent and you work hard? Are you kidding me?
Guys, this is a moment that I have personally anticipated. This book is now available for pre-order authored by Janae Newell. The title is Lesson Learned. Janae shares a part of her journey with us, and I am looking forward to this amazing read. I myself am already on the pre-order list. If you're interested in being one of the first people to get this book, definitely hit Janae up on IG. Her IG is janae.alexandria. So hit her DM, let her know you're interested, and be sure to let her know that MEDAYA sent you.
No, she's mine. I just want to talk. I just want to acknowledge that. She's mine. I just want to talk. I just want to acknowledge that. You can't. I just want to just acknowledging it.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but y'all know that Gaggett Greetings was trying to shoot his shot, right? He wasn't just trying to acknowledge that woman. He was trying to shoot a shot.
Mine. I just want to talk. I just want to acknowledge that. You can't. I just want to just acknowledging it.
Go ahead, Rain. Stop.
Stop playing.
We gotta fight over you real quick.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to acknowledge that. That's rare. Thank you.
No, she is, bro. I don't, man. I treat you special, Rain, because you are. That's real. I don't talk to everybody.
Oh no, that's a fact.
I don't deal with everybody. I don't respond to everybody.
That's a fact. He's one in a million.
You did it.
At least one in a million.
You've been a staple, like in my social media, where you're a constant smile for me. I like that. I don't know why you always show up. You never had this clout in your life. No, I never was online ever. I was never on the internet. I used to be depressed and silent.
Well,
she's right.
Well, I just wanted to say this before I go, guys. Like, I'm not on anybody's side, but I am studying law, and I did find a lot of holes in the prosecution. But I'm not on anyone's side. I just want to hop on and get your opinion. Also, like I told you, I congratulated you on, standing up and testifying and,
I got a question for you.
Yes.
Do you believe that the system outside of this case is just?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not. I've been a victim of it. I've been accused of things that I didn't do.
This is what it's about. Yeah.
If I tell you that, I'd like to tell you in private. That's why I'm taking this route, because I see that it's not, especially when it comes to Black people. So, I'm not going to go all the way left.
It connects to you in a way of justice not being served in your life. And so he triggers that. And the situation triggers that. It really isn't that personal. So it's not about you. It's really not about him. I'm not picking sides. But don't you think it was wrong? It's like, I get what you're saying. Like, do I have the perspective, the eyes, and can I confirm and validate that maybe the system wasn't as just as it could be? Number one, I don't know. And number two, I don't care. The whole thing is so fucked up. And even if you went to law school and went through the whole bar exam, you did everything that you had to do, you would if you went
still be fucked
up. If you want to go be a teacher, I'm a teacher. I know I'm a teacher. I'm a lawyer. I'm a cosmic lawyer. I know that. But I don't need the papers to do that. That you go be a teacher. I'm a teacher. I know I'm a teacher. I'm a lawyer. I'm a cosmic lawyer. I know that. But I don't need the papers to do that. Per se, because a teacher can go to school, get everything they need to be a teacher, and they can study and know everything about the universe. You will not be allowed to teach it. You must go by their curriculums, or you will not get a job as a teacher. You will have to become a self-proclaimed teacher.
You're gonna be
anyway, if you want to teach the truth.
Well, I was like, when I asked my questions, I was really asking from a standpoint, like, let's just take Nature Boy out of it. Let's say it was
exactly.
Let's
the
say
system, the process.
It was the Pink Panther, and this was the Pink Panther's religion and his spiritual practice, and he claimed innocent, and he felt like he was innocent. And
the B movie. It's like the B movie.
And the prosecution held what he put out online, using his freedom of speech, using his freedom of press, using his freedom of religion. They put it out online, made jokes about it in the courtroom. Like, I didn't think that was very professional.
Because it didn't have to be professional.
But hold on. But
the court ain't a professional place.
But the judge, they can do that if they want to.
Especially if you stand under them.
The defense has the right to rebut. The defense has the right to bring forth their case, and the defense dropped the fucking ball.
Yeah, I agree.
I felt like when the defense was asking me questions, I'm like, are you supposed to be defending him?
Yo,
You want to ask me that, cuz?
yo,
I was like,
come on.
Taking it word.
I was like, who you working for, bro?
Nah, I like that you pointed out the holes. Well, you didn't point out the holes, but you mentioned the holes in the prosecution.
That's beautiful.
But
That's neutral.
You can't overlook the defense had nothing. He was just sitting. The lawyer was just sitting down chilling.
Why? It's because he did not know enough information about the group. He didn't have enough information. He didn't know what he was looking for when he was asking those questions.
He didn't know how to say objection. He didn't make one fucking objection.
Well, here's another counter side to that. On the other side, there are people who would say that even the prosecutors didn't have enough knowledge or information either, and I actually would agree with that.
Yeah.
They didn't. They knew what they knew, but they was way too confident.
The prosecution was confident because they knew he was guilty, because he said she said no.
Yeah. And him having a bad reputation to where they actually weren't prepared.
Yeah.
They weren't prepared.
They just showed up.
It just happens to be, I think it was our testimonies. That's what I think, because I believe in them, but they dropped the ball too.
Fuck that shit up. Them motherfuckers is... Yo,
I got a question.
Okay. And Aya got caught lying on the stand.
They all did, I think.
Solar, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask it?
You just did it.
Okay.
Next.
So,
yes, he's single. He's single. Yes, he's single. No, I'm playing.
I didn't do my hair. I'm looking crazy right now.
You know, were you able to see Velvet and Janae at the same time?
No, man. And I wish I got to see Velvet and my baby girl, but I saw Velvet during the verdict. So I saw Velvet on the Zoom call. So I'm sitting in the Zoom call and she's sitting there. I'm like, I'm over here happy because I really got here. I'm like, there she is. I know I could sense that my son was nearby somewhere. And she ended up mentioning me. I didn't mention her not once though, because I don't like drama like with them, because we're going in a new direction. And Velvet is convinced and is afraid that I'm like Eligio. I've never not once hurt her or done anything to that woman. So she just keeps saying, you're just like him. You act like him. You could, but you this, you that.
I don't see that.
And I'm like, all right, whatever. So Velvet, I kind of let go of, and I just want to give her time to heal and grow. Whereas Janae, ended up seeing Janae in person. That felt really cool. And, you know, I always have this admiration and love for Janae. That will never leave. She's the mother of my first child. Not to mention, she's a great mother. You know, she's an intelligent, beautiful, spiritual woman herself with a ton of potential. Me and her are just not compatible in a relationship. And, you know, there's for many reasons where I had to grow, she has to grow. It just didn't work out. So where we are today is more neutral, and we're really like, it's just love. We're trying not to ever go down below a level of neutral, like love, like just honest, pure love, being there for Razuli, being the best examples for each other. We both still, we don't have to be together to expect each other to be at their best. You know what I'm saying? I still expect Janae to be up here because you mommy now. And as daddy, I still got to be up here because I'm daddy now. So she always going to expect me to have to be doing that, whether we together or not. So we're family now. And I love them. I love Janae. I love Velvet. I love my children.
Because some people, they're trying to spin this narrative like you're not present in Azuli's life. Like, can you clear that up, please?
Yeah. I've been blocked multiple times. The first time I was blocked,
up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning, love, bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look, it's gonna